Welcome all of you. It is one of the video lessons of English subject for the 9th class students. This class is presented entirely in English language. In this video lesson, we discuss about one of the lessons from our first unit. The chapter is named Learning the Game. It is an extract from Sachin's autobiography, Playing It My Way. So, in this chapter, we have to study about Sachin and his early life before his cricket career. We know Sachin Tendulkar, one of the prolific persons, one of the great cricket players, was born on 24th April 1974 in Mumbai, Maharashtra. He is a former Indian cricketer and captain, widely regarded as one of the greatest cricketers of all time. Let us know something about the other, Sachin Tendulkar. So, watch the following video carefully and read the subtitles of this video. Okay? Analyze the following video clip. Okay, let us start. Turn to page number 20, Learning the Game. Here we have to discuss a part of autobiography of Sachin Tendulkar. First, we have to understand what is an autobiography. An autobiography, a self-written biography, the story of one's own life. Biography and autobiography are different. Biography details a person's life. It is an account of someone's life written by someone else. Autobiography is different from it. While an autobiography, it is an account of a person's life written by that same person. So he could express his thoughts, opinion, and his personal feelings in it with the description of the incidents which happen in his life. Authors use autobiographies to not only to share events that occurred in their lifetime, but help future generations relate to those events by explaining their effect on the lives of those who lived through them. This has the advantage of personalizing historical event. In this lesson, the chapter name Learning the Game, we have to study a part of autobiography of Sachin. His autobiography name is Playing It My Way. So let us start from the first paragraph. First paragraph. From a very early age, I played tennis ball cricket with my colony friends. Here, the Sachin Tendulkar remembers his childhood. When Sachin was a very young, he used to play cricket with his colony friends using tennis ball. I loved watching cricket on television and in our games. I often tried to emulate the mannerisms of my favorite players Sunil Gavaskar and the West Indies legend Viv Richards. He also watched cricket on television and he tried to imitate great player whom he liked. Mainly he imitated the playing style of Sunil Gavaskar and West Indies famous player Viv Richards. But it wasn't just the batsman that I studied. I also loved bowling. Sunil Gavaskar, widely regarded as greatest test batsman and best opening batsman in test cricket history. Viv Richards is regarded as one of the greatest batsmen of all the time. Here, Sachin Tendulkar loved their batting very much. That didn't mean he loved only batting, but bowling also. Throughout my career, I have actually bowled a lot in the nets. In his cricket life, he bowled a lot in the nets while he practicing with others. He bowled many times, so he could bowl well. I was then studying in the New English School, Mumbai. But my brother Ajit knew that compared to other schools in Mumbai, Sachin was studying in the New English School in Mumbai. It was his nearest school and a good school. But his brother Ajit analyzed his school and compared it to other schools in Mumbai. He found a thing, that is Sharadashram Vidya Mandir, where Ramakant Achrekar sir was a cricket coach, gave due importance to the game of cricket. Ajit found a thing, that is, in Mumbai there was another school, Sharadashram Vidya Mandir, where Ramakant Achrekar sir, one of the greatest cricket coach, who was giving practice to the students. The school gave importance to the game of cricket, so his brother Ajit wished him to study there. He ran summer camps too. Ajit one day took me to the camp to get trained under Sir. Achrekar Sir organized, means conducted summer camps for youngsters. Ajit was able to find out it. One day Ajit took Sachin to the camp to get training under the Sir's disciplinary. Anyone could come for a trial at the camp, but then it was up to Sir to decide who to accept. Anyone could come to the camp for a test playing. The visitor should present his playing ability in front of Achrekar Sir. No one could join in the camp without making an impression in Sir's mind. I was 11 years old then. Achrekar Sir, as I referred to him, started playing cricket at the age of 11 in 1943. which is the age I was when I went to him for the first time. Sachin was 11 years old when he reached for a trial in the nets of Acharya sir. I just called Ramakant Acharya sir as in short, Acharya. He started cricket in 1943 when he was 11 years old. 11 years it was age of Sachin when he went to him for the first time. Sachin met him there for the first time. I had never bat in the nets before and felt somewhat overawed with so many people around. Sachin had not played cricket in net. He had played a lot of games with his colony friends in outer spaces, but he had not get an opportunity playing in nets. So it was the first time he was going to play in the nets. When I was asked to bat, I was not at all comfortable. So that he felt fear in his mind because there were so many people come a trial and watching the camp. Everyone gathered around the camp and watched the play of trainees, so Sachin became fear. When I was asked to bat, I was not at all comfortable. Acharya sir called Sachin to bat, but Sachin was afraid and anxious, so he felt discomfort, something that disturbed the mind of Sachin. With Sir watching me so closely, I failed to make an impact. The reason of his fear that Sir was watching him his observing eyes. So Sachin afraid it. So Sachin could not play well and create a good opinion in the mind of Sir. Then Sir called Ajit aside and informed him that I was perhaps too young to make the camp and suggested that he should bring me back when I was a little older. Sachin could not make an impact in the mind of the Sir. So Sir told Ajit that he was not aged to practice in the camp. So he suggested Ajit to take him into the camp when he was a little older. My induction into Mumbai cricket circuit could have ended in failure. Sachin realized that his dream into Mumbai cricket would have ended because he could not make an impact on Ramakant Acharya sir. Acharya sir thought that Sachin was too young. But for Ajit's insistence, but his brother, Sachin's brother, Ajit, demanded that Sachin would be given another chance. Having seen me play in the colony, Ajit knew I was capable of performing far better than I had done in front of Acharya sir. Ajit had seen Sachin's playing many times. Ajit knew his playing with the colony friends. In there, he could play better than he had done in front of Acharya sir. Ajit well knew about the ability of Sachin, so Ajit requested Acharya sir to give Sachin another chance. He explained that I was nervous and asked sir to give me one more opportunity. Ajit realized the feelings of Sachin, his fear about the observing eyes of Acharya sir. So Ajit explained him about Sachin's fear and Ajit requested him to give him one more chance. However, he suggested that while doing so, Sir should pretend to go away and then watch from a distance. Also, Ajit suggested Sir that while Sachin batting, Sir should act like he was going away and he could watch Sachin from distance. If he knew the scrutinizing eyes, he could not play well. He had to get fearless mind. If he got a fearless mind, he could make play well. Sir accepted on the request of Ajit. So he decided to pretend go away from there and watch from a distance. Before long, I was asked to bat again, and without Sir's trained eyes scrutinizing me, or so I thought. I felt more at ease and soon started to hit the ball well. Not much taking long time. Sir asked Sachin to bat again and Sir imitated go away from there. There were no eyes of observing Sachin. Sachin thought that Achrekar sir was not watching him then. He felt comfort. Then he was not afraid, so he could play well. He hit all the ball well. I was delighted. This time, Sir agreed to let me join the camp. Sir watched the ability of Sachin. Achrekar sir realized that he could play well, so he allowed him to attend the camp under the teaching of Achrekar sir. I was delighted, and I must say it was an opportunity that transformed my life. Sachin became much happy, and he believed that it was the opportunity that changed his life. The camp involved a session every morning and evening at Shivaji Park. Sachin started to attend the camp. The camp had two sessions. It had a morning session and an evening session. Sachin had to attend both of these sessions. I would practice between 7:30 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. in the morning. The morning session was from 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. So Sachin came there at early morning and practiced till 30 a.m. That means at the end of the first session. After finishing the first session, he went back to home. Then he returned to the camp afternoon for the evening session. Then I would come back in the afternoon and practice till late evening. Afternoon, he came back to the camp to attend the evening session. He had to practice the second session till late evening. The schedule was rigorous and I would be exhausted by the end of the day. The timetable was very strict. Sachin felt very difficult on the schedule of the camp. But he practiced well. He had to practice very hardly. So he would be tired at the end of the day. Another things, traveling to Shivaji Park took 40 minutes from my house in Bandra, and I had to catch an early morning bus to make it on time. Sachin had to travel 40 minutes by bus from his home Bandra to reach Shivaji Park at the right time. So he had to catch the bus early morning to reach Shivaji Park in correct time. And he tried hard to keep his punctuality. For the first few days, Ajit accompanied me to get me used to the routine. At the first days of the camp, his brother Ajit came with him. They traveled together to the camp. Ajit gave Sachin a company in bus journey till Sachin became experienced with this journey to Shivaji Park. During the bus journeys, he would talk to me about the nuance of batting, and I always enjoyed these conversations a lot. During this bus journey, I just talked to him about the new methods and slight differences of batting. I just suggested him variety methods of batting, and their conversation was always related to the cricket. The younger Sachin enjoyed this conversation much and he liked his brother's advices. In fact, the one thing that I have kept with me all my career is a note that Ajit gave me containing some thoughts about batting. Ajit gave Sachin a note containing some thoughts about batting. Sachin kept these notes and thoughts of his brothers with him throughout his career. It served as a very personal coaching manual. Sachin believed that it was useful to him as a personal coaching manual, so he kept it very carefully throughout his career. In this class, part 1, we discussed the first four paragraphs of an extract of Sachin's autobiography, Playing It My Way. The title of the extract is Learning the Game. Let us look at the summary of this class. Sachin had started to play cricket very early age, and he played tennis ball cricket with his colony friends. He loved famous batsmen Sunil Gavaskar and Viv Richard. He tried to imitate their mannerism in his playing with his friends. Sachin was studying New English School in Mumbai. His brother Ajit compared this school to other schools in Mumbai, and he found that Shardasram Vidya Mandir gave due importance to the game of cricket, where Ramakant Achrekar sir was cricket coach. Ajit wished him to study there. Achrekar sir conducted summer camp in there. Ajit took Sachin one day in there. Anyone could come for a trial, but selection is up to sir. That day, Sachin could not make an impact at first in Achrekar sir's mind because he was afraid. But Ajit knew his ability in cricket, so he requested Achrekar sir to give him another chance. And also he asked sir to watch him without his knowledge. Now Sachin thought that sir did not scrutinize him and he played well. Sir allowed him to join in that camp. Camp had two sessions, morning and evening sessions. The timetable was very strict. Morning session was from 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. So he had to catch the early morning bus for reach Shivaji Park. The evening session lasted till late evening. He would be tired by the end of the day. At the first few days, Ajit came with him. They discussed a lot about cricket. They discussed a lot about the cricket. Ajit suggested him new methods of batting and gave him a note containing some thoughts about batting. Sachin kept it as a personal coaching manual. These things were discussed in today's class. Read the lessons on and make a clear idea about the lesson. Thank you.